What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today was a pretty crazy day actually in the world of politics because the director of the Secret Service just resigned today following up the big Donald Trump assassination attempt, and they kind of grilled her. Yeah, they really grilled her in this House hearing that they had today, I'm pretty sure. Or I guess it was yesterday, but yeah, there's been some really fiery moments and like spicy questions that this woman was asked before she resigned. So I just want to react to them. I'm pretty sure this is going to be very juicy and entertaining, so let's get right into it. Okay, Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle testifies in front of the House Oversight Committee.
Answered more questions.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Than you have.
I'm so excited.
We have a lot more questions. The American people are demanding that we get answers to those questions, and that's what the purpose of this hearing is today. So I'm sure a lot of the questions that have already been asked are going to be asked again, and hopefully we can get some answers.
Bro, this girl is like goated at deflecting. I saw a little bit already, which is what made me want to react to like some of these videos, but like she's been asked like probably the same question probably like over 5 times at this point, and she just like keeps giving different answers every single time. It's actually kind of impressive like how good this woman is at deflecting
to those questions. I strongly implore you to answer those questions.
It's true though.
With a subpoena.
American people deserve to know like what happened.
Chair now recognizes Ms. Mace from South Carolina.
Such a big failure.
Mr. Chairman, Director Cheadle, the American people are watching, and they're wondering if there are any questions you can answer honestly today. So, Director Cheadle, I have a series of
coming out the gate hot.
Questions.
Are there any questions you could answer honestly?
Most of my questions are going to demand a yes.
Yo, this woman looks like she's about to fucking tear her a new fucking asshole. Holy shit. She is out for blood. She smells blood, bruh. She a tiger shark in the Bahamas.
Yes or no answer. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay, my first question. Both sides of the aisle today have asked for your resignation. Would you like to use my 5 minutes to draft your resignation letter, yes or no?
Yo! That's crazy because she does actually end up resigning. So, hey, it would have saved people a shit ton of time if she just said yes. Let's do it. Like, let me get that resignation letter in or whatever, or start working on it right now instead of just prolonging it.
No, thank you.
Oh my god, bro.
Failure.
It was a failure.
Bro, there's something so satisfying. These people of the House just holding her responsible for this like epic fail. I still don't understand what happened like that day of that rally. Like, why wasn't that roof just covered? Like, there's no excuse for that negligence like at all.
Yes or no? Was it a colossal failure is the question. Yes or no?
I have admitted this is a
This is a yes or no series of questions. Was this a colossal
Like, she should have just said yes. Like, she said it's like a terrible failure. Like, she just cannot say like the words that are coming out of this woman's mouth. Like, she can't just say yes.
Failure, yes or no?
Yes.
Oh my god, she actually said yes.
Yes or no?
She actually answered a yes or no question. Oh my god.
Yes.
Has
oh my god, again.
Been transparent with this committee?
Yes.
Would you say the fact that we had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today as being transparent? Yes or no?
I have always been.
Yes or no? You didn't want to answer the question. Committee. We had to issue a subpoena to get you to.
That's crazy. So she didn't even show up on her own accord. Like, they had to like forcibly like get her in this freaking courtroom. That's crazy, bro. Like, if she didn't have to by law, like, you know, she would not be here right now
to show up today. That is not transparent, by the way. You stated earlier Secret Service is not political. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say leaking your opening statement to Punchbowl News, Politico's Playbook, and Washington Post?
I agree with that, actually. The Secret Service shouldn't be political. Like, they shouldn't care who the hell it is, or like their policies or whatever, or agenda. Like, their job is just to strictly protect whoever they're hired to protect. You know what I mean? Whether it's the president or like Trump or RFK. I'm glad he's finally getting protection now. That was fucking ridiculous that he didn't have security and protection before, but yeah, it shouldn't be political.
Several hours before you sent it to this committee as being political, yes or no?
I have no idea how my statement got out.
Well, that's bullshit. So, Mr.
This woman is going off on her. Bruh. She just straight up said, that's bullshit. Holy shit, dude. This woman is going in on her right now.
Chairman, I would like to ask unanimous consent to enter into the record articles by Punchbowl News, Political Playbook, Washington Post, all done at 5:24 a.m., 6:12 a.m., 6:34 a.m., a solid 3 to 4 hours before this committee got your statement.
Without objection to order.
Okay. Is the Secret Service fully cooperating with our committee?
Yes.
Okay, you say you're fully cooperating with this committee. Has the Secret Service provided this committee a complete list of all law enforcement personnel that were there that day? Have you done that? Have you provided a list to the Oversight Committee? Yes or no?
I will have to get back to you on that.
That is a no. Have you provided all audio and video recordings in your possession?
Oh my god. I actually love to see like how well they're holding this woman accountable right now. What she just did right there reminds me of what Ted Cruz would do all the time. I don't really like Ted Cruz. I probably disagree with him most of the time, but it is so entertaining just watching him grill people. He's always just like, okay, so you're refusing to answer the question. Whenever they try and deflect, it's so good.
Asked on July 15th, yes or no?
I would have to get back to you.
That is a no. You're full of shit.
Bruh, she's
You're
doing
just
the
being
Ted
completely
Cruz
dishonest.
to a T.
Mr.
Chairman,
Chairman,
I want to.
Mr. I'm
Come
gonna
on.
We have to
continue.
maintain decorum in this committee.
Bro, wait. Did you just say you're full of shit
Come on.
again?
We have to maintain decorum, and I want to.
Shit today. You're just being
You're full of shit today, bruh. I actually really appreciate the unprofessionalism. Like, you just gotta call it for how it is, bruh, sometimes.
completely dishonest.
You're full of shit today.
Mr.
Chairman,
She's not giving any
Mr.
fucks,
I
bruh.
don't
We have to maintain decorum in this committee,
Any,
no matter
have
how
you provided
upset we
any
get.
and all memos to this committee that we've asked you on July 15th? Have you provided all memorandums within the Secret Service?
I would have to get back to you on that.
That is a no. You
Talk about not politically correct. Bruh. This committee going crazy.
are being dishonest or lying. Like you're being dishonest here with this committee. These are important questions that the American people want answers to, and you're just dodging and talking around it in
Bro, she is like
generalities.
top
And we
tier
have to
dodger
stand here
right now.
and you won't even answer the questions. We have asked you repeatedly.
Like, this makes like me whenever I dodge in League because I get a roll that I didn't want. This makes like that type of dodging like just look like nothing. This woman's the ultimate dodger. She's a
to
Dodgers
answer our
fan.
questions. This isn't hard.
She must be a
These are not
LA
hard
Dodgers
questions.
fan.
Have you provided us all communications from the Secret Service related to that day and that rally? Have you provided this committee? We've asked for this information on July 15th. Have you provided any of this information that this committee has asked of the Secret Service? Any of it?
I'll have to get back to you.
Have you even read this letter that we sent you? Did you even read this?
Yes.
Okay, and you have said you don't know, you have no idea. Well, the answer is no. We haven't gotten a single document or piece of information or data from you or your agency in related to the rally that we have asked you for. So
Wow.
is this was this
This is a work of
attempted
art,
assassination
bro.
of Donald Trump a failure of training?
This is
or
a master
execution, or
class.
both?
I think that those are answers that we need to
Training,
examine.
execution, or both? Which one?
I think those are answers.
All
we
right,
need
how
to
many
determine.
Secret Service personnel
Yo.
lost their jobs due to this colossal failure?
Nobody.
At this time, none.
Bruh.
How many Secret Service personnel have been required to take a refresher course?
Well, I mean, to be fair, like, should those people lose their job based off of this, like, woman's mess ups and negligence? Like, they were probably only like doing what they were told to do by this woman. So this woman, I believe, has denied Trump like the services that he's asked for like numerous times leading up to like the rally. So
on how not to let people shoot Donald Trump.
Our personnel are currently operational. We are examining the facts of this investigation.
You could just
and we will
see
make the
she
changes
is
necessary.
What time did
she's
law
falling
enforcement become
apart,
aware that
like
there was an
mentally,
individual who was
emotionally.
sharing a site to President Trump?
You could definitely see like why she resigns later on. All these words are just affecting her, like they're actually affecting her.
I am still verifying timelines.
She is feeling that guilt right now internally very much. Like it is eating away at her right now. She has to know like this might be the end of my career.
Of course, 9 days in, you have no answers. How many minutes went by between the time law enforcement saw and took photos of Crooks and the shooting? How many minutes?
I am still verifying timelines.
57 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back.
Yo, that was wild. 57 minutes, like, until they actually did something. People saw that person 57 minutes before he started shooting. Almost an hour. That's crazy. Alright, I want to see one more. I want to see MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene. This freaking crazy ass woman. I want to see what she asks her. She's always, you know, a reliable source for some ridiculous entertainment. So, was there a conspiracy to kill Donald Trump? Oh my God, I hear this going around a lot, and there are a lot of aspects of this whole situation that are really hard to believe are like legitimate. Well, I shouldn't say that. Like, there's just a lot of questions about what happened, like regarding how long he was up on that roof before anything happened, or like why that roof wasn't even covered in the first place is just a legitimate question, you know, to have. But I honestly don't think it was a conspiracy. It was negligence, guys. Like, somebody died. Like, they would not coordinate somebody to lose their life over a staged thing. Like, that is just a lot harder to believe than it just being negligence on the Secret Service's behalf.
Marjorie Taylor Greene from Georgia.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yo,
Mr.
Marjorie
Chairman,
Taylor
I'd like to
Greene, she doesn't give any fucks, bro.
You're under oath.
She's gonna say some
The
crazy
site
shit.
team has a senior supervisor, an advanced team, a protective intelligence team, a counter sniper element, and detail. Who was the agent in charge? How long has she been the agent in charge? And what is her Secret Service background?
So I'm not going to provide a name.
Why not? You're here to answer our questions.
Forum. I'm not going to provide names of.
You stated in your testimony, you said,
I'm sorry, bro, but God bless, like, her husband, bro. Like, I would be so afraid to, like, piss her off at any time. Like, just getting this look from her. Like,
honey, you said, I am here today
well, not
to
this
answer
look,
your
but
question.
getting that look right there. That's terrifying, bro. God bless her husband, bro.
That is correct.
Answer the question.
Not
Kimberly over here is just not having a good day whatsoever.
provide names of our personnel.
Why not?
Today?
The American people are demanding these answers.
Bruh, she's staying 10 toes down though on her employees. Like, she ain't revealing any names, bruh. She ain't no snitch.
From you today, Miss Cheadle.
I will do the best to provide you accurate information based on the facts that I have at this time.
You're not answering our questions. The advanced element coordinates with other intel law enforcement partners, identifies threats and weaknesses at the sites and movements.
She's
We'd
being
like a copy of the
dismantled.
advanced report. Have you brought it here with you today?
We will comply with the request for the documentation.
We
that has
will.
been requested.
When will that be, Miss Cheadle? Because you should have brought it today.
I am certain that our personnel are working on obtaining all of that document.
I don't believe you, and neither do the people watching this hearing.
Bro, I'm not a fan of these like super MAGA Republican people, I'll be honest, but they do a damn good job at grilling this woman, and it's so entertaining.
You're not doing well, as Mr. Moskowitz informed you. You've been sitting here for over 3 hours, and I have you know the entire country
Hasn't answered a single goddamn thing.
And demanding that you be fired
What?
if you do not resign. Things are not going well for you. You need to answer the questions.
Well, this lady isn't answering a thing. She's been on the stand for hours. Keeps deflecting and dodging.
Active intelligence team, and what technical resources were utilized for that event, specifically drone or helicopter assets?
There were a number of technical assets that were deployed for that event, and there was a protective intelligence team that was assigned to that event.
Why was Crooks able to fly a drone over the entire area the day of the rally and the day of his assassination attempt?
I am actually really curious to know the answer to this. Like, if you go to the park and fly your drone somewhere slightly where you shouldn't, like, the fucking cops will be there in like 2 minutes, and like this dude is able to fly his drone over a presidential rally. Like, why? There are so many legitimate questions about this thing. Like,
To my knowledge, he did not fly the drone over the entire area.
How did he fly a drone over the area, period? Any part of the area?
Again, I would have to go back and check the timeline of when that took place and when the event.
Why didn't you bring the timeline with you today to answer our questions?
I don't have all of the answers on the timelines based on the criminal investigation.
Were you not prepared today to answer our questions?
I am prepared to answer the questions based on the information and wanted to be able to provide.
Do you have a
okay, so there's a lot of cat and mouse going on. They're doing a little dance, you know. It's a little chess game that's going on right now. Marjorie is trying to back her into a wall and kind of pin her, like, with the questions that she's asking right now, but this woman is so good at just like squirming her way out of any question. It's pretty impressive, actually.
timeline that do you have a timeline at all from any of the day?
I have a timeline that does not have specifics.
That's shocking.
What, bro? I have a timeline that doesn't have specifics. Just the way that answer was presented just like sounds so bad for her. Like, you gotta, okay, she did not finagle her way out of that one. Like, that was, you heard people in the audience laughing at that. Jesus.
That is absolutely unacceptable. That means you are a failure at your job. Let's talk.
They're grilling her. She said that means you're a failure at your job, bro. Wait, what did she say? She has a timeline without specifics. Bro, you're the director of the Secret Service. How could you not have an in-depth, like, play-by-play of, like, what exactly? I know goddamn well she's lying. Like, she has to be.
Things that are prohibited in Trump rallies, and I've been to a lot of Trump rallies. Backpacks
Oh, we know.
And bags.
Trust me, we know.
Bicycles. Firearms.
She's probably front and center, first row.
Any
Had
type
all of
of
them.
weapon or any other item determined to be a potential safety hazard, like a rangefinder would be one. At 5:10, Crooks is first observed by one of the snipers, AGR Sniper 1, at the building. 5:10. President Trump was shot in the face at 6:11.
Whoa. 5:10? That's when a sniper saw him? And he got shot like an hour later. I did not know that. What the? That is... Why? That is so weird, bro. That makes it seem like a conspiracy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. 5:28, AGR Sniper 1 takes a picture of a bicycle and 2 bags. Those belong to Crooks. 5:32, AGR Sniper 1 spots Crooks looking at his phone and using a rangefinder.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. 5:32. He was using a rangefinder. Wow. These are all details I didn't know, I'll be honest.
5:55, Butler ESU Command confirms receipt of photos and states they have been relayed on. 6:05 p.m., AGR Sniper 1 later communicates that Crooks is seen moving northeast in direction of Sheets and that Crooks has a backpack. 2 minutes.
Okay, so the sniper didn't see him like on the roof at 5:10, like about to fire. That's just like the first time they laid eyes on him, like period, at the event, I'm guessing. But like, why would they like take a mental note of that? Like, why would they remember that if like at this point maybe they're just pointed, like maybe their mission was just to like try and notice anything like weird or out of the blue. And like if a guy has like a bunch of like baggage and shit, like I guess it'll kind of stand out. But that's still kind of weird that they knew the exact time that they saw him with like the bags. But the rangefinder I understand, but like they gotta be pretty goddamn observant.
Before the shooting,
I guess that's their job though.
while President Trump has been allowed to take the stage, people see Crooks laying on his stomach in a sniper position on the roof, and they're yelling he has a gun, and they are trying to alert law enforcement and Secret Service. Why was Crooks not shot by the sniper?
By a snooper. But yeah, I heard even police officers saw him in the prone position, and like that's crazy that like even cops like didn't do anything to intervene at that point. Like I don't know, it's so weird, guys.
Why was he allowed to be there?
The snooper.
As soon as
Camp
the
Snoopy.
individual was identified as a threat, they were...
No. What do you consider to be a threat? A man with a gun laying in a sniper position, a man that had a backpack, a man that had a bicycle, a man that had a range...
Okay, I don't know where she was going like with the bicycle. Like there were probably multiple people with bikes there. That doesn't mean you're a threat.
Rangefinder. At what point...
The rangefinder, yes.
A threat.
An individual with a backpack is not a threat.
Do you have to have a fucking like Molotov cocktail in your hand to be perceived as a threat? Like, I don't get it. That's a good question though. Like, at what time were they like? Would you be considered a threat? Like, of course, if you're in the prone position with a gun, like you're obviously a threat. So, like, any angle she takes this to is just not. It's not good enough. Like.
An individual with a rangefinder is not a threat.
Okay, that's arguable. That's arguable. Like, why the hell would you have a rangefinder and not just like binoculars? Like, I understand like people want to see Trump, it's probably exciting if you're a Trump supporter, like, oh, he's in my city, I'm at the rally, like I want to get a good glimpse of him, but a rangefinder, like I feel like that's not a normal device to use to get a good look at somebody.
Laying on a building that has direct line of sight of President Trump with a gun that people are screaming and pointing out. Is that a threat, Ms. Cheadle?
Once that individual was identified, they were neutralized.
No, they were neutralized. Crooks was neutralized after he shot President Trump in the face, Ms. Cheadle. Is he only a threat once he fires the weapon?
As soon as the counter sniper identified that individual, they were able to neutralize them.
How were people in the crowd? Okay, then let's just take it this way. People under your command did not consider him to be a threat, yet people in the crowd knew he had a gun and considered him to be a threat.
Checkmate. Checkmate right there. Normal civilians, normal rally goers perceived him as a threat, but like the Secret Service didn't. None of this is adding up, bro.
That means that you are a
I'm really curious to see how she answers this.
complete failure as the director of the Secret Service, that people under your command don't perceive a man laying on a roof with direct line to the president with a gun They don't perceive that to be.
Wait, hold on. Okay, never mind. I take back what I said before about her husband. It's Miss Green. So she's not married. Okay, it all checks out now.
A threat, yet the people in the crowd do. How is that possible?
That's the last question, but please answer the question, Ms. Director.
Yeah, nah,
I'm
we
not
getting the
sure at this
answer.
time how the information from
We getting the
people in
answer to that
crowd
one.
was relayed to any law enforcement personnel.
No, you knew that everyone knew. The people there knew that there was a danger. They knew there was a threat to President Trump, and it was allowed to happen. Was there a stand-down order, Ms. Cheadle? Was there a conspiracy to kill President Trump?
Absolutely.
Boom, there it is. Just straight up asking her, was there a conspiracy to kill Trump?
Then how did this happen? And why are you still sitting here not turning in your letter of resignation?
Last question, but please answer, and then I'll recognize Ms. Presley. Please answer the question.
Yo, what a bombshell to end it on.
That is what we are investigating to determine.
We're waiting for your letter. We're waiting for your letter of resignation. And you really need to consider doing that before you leave today.
Sure.
Damn, bro. And she ends up doing just that, which is crazy, bro. Usually, okay, just so you guys know before I end the video, I'm not, like, I used to not really be that into politics, but this is such an exciting time, like, for the whole political, like, landscape right now. So that's why I'm reacting to some of these videos. It's just really interesting, and like it's been really fascinating to follow along with some of these things, and I'm really curious to see what's going to happen, you know, with the Democratic Party, with Kamala Harris stepping in and everything. So it's been a journey. So like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in another one. Peace out.